All right, this is the last little part of this video about marriage and how it's about basically about money and being actually a possession to the state. It says also the marriage contract bears fruit by adding children. If sometime later the marriage fails and a divorce results by the contract continues in existence, the divorce is merely a contractual dissolution or amendment of the terms of the conditions of the contract, so you can't break it. Jurisdiction of the state over the marriage, over the husband and wife, now separated, continues and continues over all aspects of the marriage. So you can't break the contract. Even if you get divorced, they still over your ass. They still basically own you and your children. Okay? Now separated, continues and continues over all aspects of the marriage, over marital property, and over children brought into the marriage. That is why family law and domestic relation court calls a divorce a dissolution of the marriage, because the contract continues in operations but in amended or modified form. He also pointed out that marriage license contract is one of the strongest, most binding contractual relationships in the state has on people. At the end of a hour-long meeting, I somewhat humorously asked if other people had come in and asked the question I was asking. The assistant replied that in several years he had worked there, he was not aware of anyone else asking these questions. Wow. He added that he was very glad to see someone interested in the legal implications of the marriage license and the contractual relationship it creates with the state. His boss, the young woman marriage bureau department head, stated, "You have to understand that people who come in here to get married, licensed, are in heat. The last thing they want to know is the technical and legal and statutory implications of the marriage license. Being dumb, not really reading over and looking over a contract. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing it's a contract that you are fucking owned. Think if everybody knew this, it wouldn't be nobody fucking getting married this new traditional way." I hope this is helpful information to anyone interested in getting more familiar with the contractual implications of the marriage license. The marriage license, we know it didn't come into existence until after the Civil War, and didn't become standard practice all in the states until the 1900s. And I read, like, it might have been I want to say about 10 years ago, I actually seen this when I was looking this up, and they said it was like 1920 that the marriage license came to America. It was to keep white men from marrying black women. Okay, but it says becoming firmly established by 1920, in effect, the state's government appropriated or usurped control of marriages in secular form, and in the process declared common law applicable to marriages abrogated. Okay, so now you have a thing called common law marriage. You ain't got to go in and sign shit, but if she stay with you and she can state that you've been living with her, or y'all been living together, I think it's past 6 months, the contract is automatically signed, and she can go in court and say, well, we common law married, and she get half your shit, just like that. Boy, this devil is a fucking piece of shit, bro. But check this out. This is wedding spending across America. The average wedding cost is $35,000, bro. Now you got to think about the cake, flying people in, gowns, dresses, time, gas, food, all of that. 35 grand. Now I ask you, you want to be married? With that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the Apostle Nelson Great Millstone. Peace, safety, and salutation to Yakims. Keep pushing, brothers. Shalom.